In our world, it sometimes seems like only a few people have enough money to do what they want. This makes us wonder, what important things about money are hidden from those who struggle to afford their needs? Behind the unfairness of how money is distributed, there is a lot of valuable knowledge, like a hidden treasure, that poor people can't get to. In this video, we are going to discuss 10 things poor people don't know about money. Number 1. Anyone can attain wealth. To most individuals, wealth appears to be reserved only for a select few. They believe that becoming rich is only possible through holding political positions, inheriting businesses, or being born into wealthy families. However, this perception is fundamentally flawed. The truth is, there is no scarcity of money in the world. The scarcity lies in the number of people who approach money with the right mindset. Achieving wealth requires breaking free from a mindset of scarcity and limitations. Many billionaires we see today serve as prime examples of this principle. Consider the stories of Howard Schultz, Oprah Winfrey, Roman Abramovich, Larry Ellison, and Leonardo Del Vecchio as examples. They did not originate from privileged backgrounds, yet they have emerged as some of the wealthiest individuals worldwide. Their success can be attributed to their distinct mindset when it comes to money-making. Number 2. $1 million a year isn't a lot of cash. $1 million doesn't have the same value it once had. Many people used to believe that having $1 million would guarantee financial security for life. However, it's important to understand that money loses its value over time. Even those who currently earn $1 million can confirm that it's not as significant as most people assume. Becoming a millionaire nowadays is not as difficult as it used to be. Millionaires are now quite common. So, if your goal is just to make $1 million, it's time to reconsider. Money is constantly losing its purchasing power, so instead of settling for $1 million, aim for much more. Number 3. Retaining money is more challenging than acquiring it. People who struggle financially often believe that making money is a challenging task. However, many of them have earned money in the past and will likely continue to do so in the future. The real challenge lies in keeping that money. There are no hidden secrets to making money. It typically involves getting a job, selling a product, or providing a service. The issue is that people lack the knowledge of how to retain and grow their wealth. A significant number of individuals spend money they don't have, which hinders their ability to save and utilize it wisely. Your capacity to save money is determined by your spending habits. The more you spend, the less you have available for savings and investments. Unfortunately, statistics show that the average person saves less than 10% of the wealth they accumulate throughout their lifetime. The majority of their earnings are simply consumed without being saved or invested. Number 4. If you can't make money while you're sleeping, it's unlikely you'll attain wealth. Time is a universal resource that is equally available to everyone. Each person has 24 hours in a day to allocate as they wish. So how did the wealthy manage to achieve success? They understand that they cannot accomplish everything on their own, which is why they delegate tasks to others. Who says that the pursuit of wealth should solely rely on your efforts? You don't have to be the sole money-making machine. Instead, you can create a system that generates wealth for you. Life encompasses more than just work and struggling to meet financial obligations. There are abundant opportunities to explore. So, while you're striving to juggle a 9-to-5 job and the constant battle for adequate sleep, someone else may be enjoying peaceful relaxation while their bank account grows richer by the minute. Number 5. Ideas have no worth without implementation. Without execution, an idea holds little value. Many individuals possess ideas with the potential to become significant and profitable. However, the issue lies in the lack of action taken to bring those ideas to life. You may have an amazing idea in your mind, but what steps will you take to realize it? Wealthy individuals succeed because they act upon their ideas. They formulate a plan and put it into motion. It may yield success or it may not, but you will never know unless you take action. Facebook, Google, and TikTok share a common factor that allowed them to surpass their competitors, namely MySpace, Yahoo, and Vine, respectively. That factor is their execution. A franchise like Starbucks thrives for the same reason. Making coffee with milk may not seem challenging, but it is their execution of the idea that generates millions for them. Number 6. Shift your focus to generating more income, rather than trying to minimize expenses. It's common for people to seek bargains and save money on their purchases, but it's important to question whether those savings are truly significant. Consider the scenario where someone spends hours driving around town, visiting multiple stores, all in an attempt to save a mere $5 on a tube of toothpaste. In reality, there isn't much saving happening in that situation. Instead, valuable time and effort are wasted, which could have been utilized to enhance personal value. Perhaps it would be more beneficial to invest time in learning new skills online that could lead to securing a higher-paying job. No matter how diligently you try to save, there will always be limitations on how much you can save. However, there are no such limitations on how much you can earn. Number 7. By starting a business, you have the potential to minimize or eliminate your tax payments. Wealthy individuals pay minimal to no taxes by strategically structuring their business ownership. They avoid identifying themselves as employees of the company they own. Consequently, any expenses that benefit the business are taxed at the company level, rather than on the individual owners. The majority of taxes imposed on the company are derived from profits, which are calculated by subtracting expenses from revenue. This approach allows them to claim deductions for expenditures such as private jets, client entertainment at upscale restaurants, and business-related trips. Essentially, the wealthy continue to enjoy luxurious lifestyles with their business covering most of their expenses. To put this into perspective, while corporations pay little to no taxes, approximately 0 to 3%, the average American pays 27%, while Europeans pay close to 50%. Therefore, starting your own business may provide significant tax savings and allow you to retain more of your earnings. Number 8. Don't borrow money unless it contributes to increasing your earnings. Borrowing money occasionally is not inherently problematic. Unexpected situations and emergencies can arise, leaving you with limited options. However, before proceeding, it's crucial to consider a couple of important questions. Firstly, where will you obtain this money from? Many individuals turn to loan shark-like establishments, which exploit their desperation for financial gain. Failing to carefully examine the fine print before signing the contract often results in exorbitant interest payments. Secondly, it's essential to contemplate the purpose of borrowing the money. It is common for people to acquire a loan only to spend it on items they don't genuinely require. Instead of borrowing cash for discretionary purchases like a gaming console or a new wardrobe, it would be more prudent to utilize the funds to generate additional income. Borrowing money can serve two purposes, either to increase your financial resources or to obtain unnecessary items. Unfortunately, many individuals fail to recognize this distinction, leading to overwhelming debt that feels insurmountable. Ultimately, by being obligated to repay someone else, you inadvertently enrich them while remaining financially disadvantaged. Number 9. Building wealth takes time. Poor individuals often harbor a fantasy that the universe will align in their favor, granting them instant riches. They yearn for quick and effortless wealth, sometimes resorting to buying lottery tickets, in hopes of striking it rich. However, it doesn't work that way. Have you ever heard of wealthy individuals who rely on lottery tickets for their fortune? Most likely not, because they are focused on building their wealth through their own endeavors. Accumulating wealth is not an overnight phenomenon, it requires time and persistence. There is a misconception that substantial sums of money are necessary to generate more income. However, even with limited resources, you can start a small business and gradually turn a profit. The initial gains may not be immediately apparent, but over time, you will begin to reap the rewards. Remember, a wall is constructed brick by brick, so cease waiting for someone else to bestow wealth upon you. And number 10. Your financial status is influenced by the company you keep. Don't expect to gain insights on wealth creation from individuals who avoid discussions about money or lack aspirations for financial success. Wealthy individuals surround themselves with people who inspire them, engage in conversations about innovative money-making strategies, and embrace new opportunities. By choosing your associations wisely, you can position yourself for financial abundance. These relationships foster positive habits, a constructive mindset, and a sense of enthusiasm, leading to significant improvements in your life. It is misguided to believe that you can learn how to make money from individuals who are impoverished and lack ambition. Instead, seek out positive and self-motivated individuals who will challenge you to enhance your creativity and determination. That concludes today's video. I hope it was informative and beneficial to you. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I welcome your feedback, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Lastly, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.